In this video, we're going to set up Lit using the Parcel Bundler for our front end. So first of all, we want to set up the node project. So create a new folder and do not use any spaces or special characters. Then in VS Code, open the folder, trust the authors, and then open the terminal. You can press Ctrl and backtick. Then run npm init. And Node will try to guess your main options. Here they have used my file name. Enter to accept the options and type in any details you want to change. Leave blank any fields you're not sure about. And at the end, enter Y to accept the details. This created a package.json file. Also, to make the previous steps quicker, you can run npm init-y. And this will generate this template package.json for you. Now we will install Parcel, the bundler. You can install Parcel globally if you wish to use it for a few different applications, but here we will just install it locally for this project. So following the instructions on parceljs.org, we will install it with this command, or you can use the short form of the command if you prefer. And note, don't use the Parcel Bundler, as this was the older version. So now we have Parcel inside of our dev dependencies. Then we are going to replace the scripts inside our package.json file. We need to update our entry file to index.html. Parcel will build everything from there and everything it links to. Also, delete the line which calls the entry file. Now create the index.html file, in this example in the same directory as the package.json file, and then add some HTML. Click on File, then Save All, or use the shortcut. Now test the app. Now to test the app, we are going to run the script dev by entering npm run dev. After development mode is ready, you'll be given the local host address. Paste it into your browser and we can see it is working. You can set your screen side by side to view your changes. So now make some changes, save the file and see it update without needing to refresh the page. Now taking a look at our files, we have a .parcel cache. This can be deleted at any time, and if for some reason your app does not run, then delete this folder. The dist folder contains the dev version of your web app, and node modules contain all the different program files for building the web app. The package lock.json contains a list of all the required programs for building the app. So the node modules folder and the package lock.json shouldn't be touched. So now add two folders, one named public, which will contain our favicon, etc., that will go in our root directory, and then another file, src, for all our source files, including CSS or Sass and JavaScript or TypeScript. And add a logo to your public folder, and then add a file called index.css to your source folder, and then add some code to test. Now add a file, for example, called myelement.js to your source folder, and add a test line of code. Now add your logo as your favicon, then add links to your CSS and JavaScript files. And as we can see, our logo, CSS and JavaScript files are working. However, let us add an image to the page. And after saving it, we see it didn't link properly. So what happened is Parcel didn't copy our assets up to the dist directory. And we also want our public assets copied as well. Also, Parcel doesn't clean out the dist file when building for dev over the build for production. So we will edit our package.json file to let npm do this for us. So hit Ctrl+C to exit the script, to stop the script from running. So using command prompts, we will create a couple of scripts to do this for us automatically. So the script clean dist deletes all the files in the dist directory. Then the script copy assets copies all the files and subdirectory contents from the Assets folder into an Assets folder in the dist directory. But the folder needs to be created inside the dist folder, otherwise you will get an error. So now create the directory inside the dist folder for the assets to be copied into. Now in our dev script, we call npm to run those two scripts before it runs the parcel script. And now in our build script, we also want to copy the contents of the public folder ready for distribution. So now run the app again with npm run dev. And now we can see the contents of our assets folder was copied across and it works fine. And just to note, I did need to clear the browser's cache for this to display correctly. Or you can use the simple browser inside of VS Code to view the HTML display. However, if you are using browser API functionality, then this browser won't be suitable. Okay, next we'll install lit. So hit Ctrl and C to exit the script if you haven't already, and then run npm lit. And now we can see lit was installed in our package.json file. Now we copied this component from the lit playground. I'll leave a link in the description. I replaced the image with the component. I added the script to the HTML just for this quick demo. I would normally import the components into my index.js file. And then we save the file and see it works. Ctrl C to cancel the previous scripts and then run npm run build. Then take your dist folder, zip it and upload it to your domain. Okay, please leave your comments and enjoy building with Parcel and Lit. Thanks for watching.